very much. Have you ever seen the video? We're going to go over a few Jack Doherty things now because I've been reminded of them. Have you ever seen, so at one point Jack Doherty put the Island Boys in his house with some other YouTube guy and then with FouseyTube. Do you remember FouseyTube? Fousey's out of his fucking mind. FouseyTube was like a prank YouTuber and shit like that. And now he's known for just having psychotic breaks. And so Jack Doherty put him in his house. And you may not like FouseyTube, but you're going to be a FouseyTube ally for this one. This was a couple of years ago, almost 2 years ago now, where Jack Doherty had these guys in his house. And at one point, FouseyTube, you know, he's like, have you ever watched a movie where someone's under mind control, but not all the way, and sometimes they break their mind control and get mad?
And they slip loose, yeah.
Jack Doherty was having these people in this house to fuck with them. The Island Boys are retarded, and as long as you just pay them and put them in a nice house, they're happy. And then this other guy in this clip who's the fucking retard with the boxing gloves on, he's another one who's just like, cool. Fousey's one of these guys who you can fuck with him, but he has moments of clarity. And he realizes he's being fucked with. And then he gets mad that he's being fucked with. Well, in this clip, he realizes Doherty's fucking with him. And he slaps the fucking taste out of his mouth. So, get ready to savor this moment.
This guy's fucking beta as fuck. God damn it. Beta said, hey.
Yes!
Yo, you're a bitch. You're a little bitch. Yo, you're a bitch. He doesn't even have his kid money yet. Yo, you're fucking...
I'm beta.
Imagine being 33 years old and yo, get me some water bottles, Sean. Give me some fucking...
You're lucky I made friends with your security.
Hey,
Hey, now we can't box. There's a whole...
Oh! I would have rather he grabbed him by the hair and threw him like when black girls fight each other.
Right.
But I'll take a slap in the mouth.
Dude, like, well, he had a point. He's like, you're lucky you've got all these effing bodyguards here. That's why he threw the water. Like, this dude, Jack, was trying to rip on. He was like, oh, yeah, I'm 33 years old. Somebody get me a bottle of water. Like, you do realize he's explaining to you why all you got was water in your face.
Yeah.
Because you're lucky that there's all these bodyguards here, and all I can throw is a bottle of water. He was in the middle of telling you that his hands would be next.
And Fousey's a guy who, just look at him, he wears crazy. Like, it's spelled out on him. Like,
I'm pretty sure this dude's not acting. He's just nuts.
No, Fousey's crazy. Fousey's legit for a shoot insane.
Like a bitch, too.
I slapped the dog shit out of you. I slapped the dog shit out of you.
You punch like a bitch.
I slapped the dog.
Imagine you have a bunch of goofballs in your house to fuck with them, and then they end up making you look like a retard and a bitch, and they slap the shit out of you. So happy.
Well, actually, that video makes me happy for two reasons. The only person, one, Jack Doherty gets slapped in the mouth. I'm always foreseeing that. Two, the only person who had the balls to step up to him was Fousey, because the Island Boys are right there, and I love because those guys are another one of those where it's like, you're a piece of shit. You're such a pussy, but you act like you're a G. Stop.
All right, we got over 700 of you checking out Steel Toe right now, and we ain't peaked yet. Go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. You guys are chipping into the show at a great rate. Thank you so much. 270 away from today. Keep it going. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. So that brings us to today, where Jack Doherty had, rumor goes, $300,000 in jewelry robbed from him while he was in Los Angeles. Now, I would rather, let me be very clear, I would rather Jack Doherty get punched in the fucking head than and keep his 300 grand in jewelry. I would be okay with Jack Doherty keeping every dollar he's ever made and every dollar he's ever going to make and being as rich as possible if there was just one video of one person he fucked with responding and defending themselves by cracking him upside the head with a baseball bat. Keep the money. I don't give a shit. If one guy dressed like Sting fucking just gets after it, he can keep all his money. I don't give a shit about his money. Good for you. You're taken care of. Great. It's mostly the hair and his pug face that makes me hate his guts. But then the problem is, like, our new quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, has a very similar haircut.
Dude, it's for me, it's his personality and what he does.
The pug face doesn't help.
His looks don't help. Like I could, but his looks for me, I'm indifferent on the looks. You take his looks and you put him on a nicer person who does like just harmless videos of like we're out here in nature and whatever. And I've got no qualms.
Let me be very clear. If you put his looks on a nice person, I would still want them to get hit in the mouth with a tennis racket, but my reasons would be completely unreasonable. Like I would be like,
Jack Doherty justifies my wanting.
Right.
To
Jack Doherty has the personality where when I go, I want this guy to get elbowed in the teeth, you go, oh, I totally get that. If Jack Doherty were a guy named Bob Wright, and he were really,
I understand what you're saying.
And he were really super nice, and he was really a decent guy, and I went, I'd really like him to get elbowed in the teeth. You would go, Aaron, that's fucking crazy. I would go, right. I know. I understand it's crazy. I can't explain it to you. It's just his pug face and his shitty hair. If he would cut his hair and get a nose job, I wouldn't want him to get hit so bad.
Yeah, no,
it's irrational. So this is the new girlfriend here, by the way. If you're watching, sweetheart, let's get a steel toe clip out there to Jack Doherty's new girlfriend. Take him for everything he's worth. Don't dump him yet. Stay with him. Drain that fucking bank account. Sweetheart, he's a mark. He's a total fucking mark. He's new money. He's nouveau riche. Take him for every goddamn dime he's got and leave him penniless. Finish the job that the last one started. Here's a great ending to this movie. She takes all his money. Mm-hmm. Jack Doherty starts fucking with somebody on camera. Security guard gets a text to find out that his paycheck bounced. And just as this person's about to clobber the shit out of Jack Doherty, the security guard steps away because he ain't been paid.
I love that.
And the whole video ends with a freeze frame. Remember the end of Rocky 3 where it's Apollo and Rocky with the fists at each other's head?
Mm-hmm.
And then Eye of the Tiger starts playing? That's how I want Jack Doherty's video to end.
Yeah, bro, probably has, what, like 2 stars? No, that's like 3.
So this is the police. They're interviewing his girlfriend. Put your fucking shirt down, you Mo. God, just the way he stands.
That didn't stop me.
Put your fucking shirt on, you twiggy little bitch. Fuck, right. Everything he does is hateable.
It's the unearned alpha male attitude. He acts like a fucking like the quote unquote classic, over masculine jock guy. The difference is that you look at him, you're like, dude, you got defeated by a foosball. Fuck up.
Yeah, alpha male, please. Stop.
I didn't even know they were there. I was like fighting with the guys. They trying to get them the fuck off me. So I
sure you were.
But like literally, the chains were gone instantly. Like I was like, fuck.
So when you tell us what happened. So when you went to
he got his chain snatched. Hey, in the neighborhood, you know who gets their chain snatched?
Bitches.
Bitches get their chain snatched. Bitches get that. You can't wear chains. First of all, you ain't got the neck for it, kid. Second of all, you're a walking. When I said he was a mark earlier, he's a walking mark. This guy puts diamonds on. It's countdown until somebody tries to take him.
Pinned up against the wall,
that wasn't chains. They took
your man. I get pinned up against the wall like this, and I see my chains right there in this guy's hand, and I'm being pushed like this. Some other guy's going at my watch, trying to fucking fight him off.
Oh yeah.
So 4 dudes, they push you against the wall like instantly.
By the way, it had to be 4 dudes. Couldn't be one-on-one because Jack Doherty would have been able to fight them off with his fucking buggy whip arms and feminine build. Look at this.
Where was your security guard?
He's standing next to this mannequin here. They've got the same shoulders, only this one's trying on a dress.
Yeah, and she's got better tits than he does.
That's true. They got the same frame, though, him and the girl. Him and the mannequin.
Okay. But this just, again, wait a minute. So there were 4 dudes that hit you. Where's your security guard? Because no offense, I don't think it took 4 dudes to hold you up and steal all your shit. If you didn't have I don't believe you have the balls to move around in public without a security guard. Because eventually someone would just walk up to you and punch you then.
Yeah.
One took your chain.
Somehow, like,
one's holding you.
Like, we're all here, like 5 of us are right here, or 6 of us are right here, me, Dave, Christy, and the 4 guys. And then next thing I know, Dave and 2 of the guys are there. And then one of the guys chasing me around the fucking street trying to get my watch off.
You ever watch someone make shit up?
Yeah.
I'm watching
constantly.
I'm watching him make this shit up.
So
you went fully across the street.
And then the other guy's like, nah, we got the chains. And then the other guy stopped chasing me.
So you didn't fight him off. You didn't fight off shit. They went for your chains, and once everybody realized they got your chains, they left you the fuck alone.
They ran off to go pawn your chains.
Yeah. You fucking hoe. You hoe.
Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty's cooked, all right?
Oh, he's salty. We're salt. We got a lot of salt in that hair. Scratch it out. Pepper to steak, buddy.
Did you run all the way across the street?
I ran there, then I was like, fuck, if I go there, it's just me and him. So I was like, I have to come back.
Why? Why? You're so good at fighting these guys
defend
off.
yourself one-on-one?
Yeah, you're so good at fighting these guys off. What's the deal, buddy? Come on, buddy.
What his boys said, oh, we got the chains, and then he turned around and
yelled and they hopped in the car.
Yeah, straps out is being fucking insane. One thing to flash that shit away with fucking.
Well, you know what? Who should feel bad for you? First of all, you're an asshole. Second of all, any asshole that wears $300,000 worth of jewelry deserves to have it taken from him.
I think it's a work. I think the whole thing's a work.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's not because I want it to be real.
I know you want it to be real, but and I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying the going around and having chains to get stolen thing is the work. I don't think the car crash thing was an accident. I think he deliberately streamed himself driving badly to get more attention. Because again, him getting attention, he doesn't have to make money on his videos as long as he doesn't get deplatformed. He doesn't. He
has been deplatformed. I think he's been kicked off Kick. He's been kicked. He's been suspended off of multiple platforms by now.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, either way, he's all about pimping the OnlyFans hoes. So I have no idea what he's doing for money because his views and his likes and things are dropping like crazy. He doesn't have any of the ladies to work off of anymore. I don't know what he's hoping to do.
Well, here's the security guard. By the way, MSO with a great idea. I wish this were true. He says the bodyguard set him up and then
Even
could take a piece of it. That would be great. And you know what would be awesome? They don't even pawn it. The bodyguard shows up with the chains the next day, and what the fuck is Jack going to do about it?
Just wearing it around his neck.
Just wear it in front of him. What are you going to do?
Hold up, I heard the tires screeching. I was standing right here.
Oh, he's pouting. Look at Pouty Boy. You're pouting because, hey, by the way, covering up that fucking jewelry today, aren't we?
Oh,
sure aren't keeping that shit out there, are we, big boy?
I heard the tires screeching. I look to my left and I see everybody hop out. And I tried to beat them to you. And I just remember tackling one guy, and the guy you were talking about, I had him with my left hand. Then I seen the gun, and I had to hold up. I had to draw back.
See, but again, party.com/Jack Doherty. He's trying to push his platforms on everything he does. So I don't know how much does it bother him. Were they insured? Whatever. Again, everyone's like, oh, the car crash. Like when he crashed his McLaren. I'm like, yeah, he did that on purpose. He trashed that car deliberately.
Yeah. 191 Redbird says, look up his meltdown over getting deplatformed. Shoot me a link, and maybe we'll check it out. We're about done with the Doherty stuff here. MSO says that bodyguard looks like he's past his expiration date. No shit, right? That bodyguard, he looks a little cooked.
But if the financial hits he's taken recently are all true and everything, all that, he might not be able to afford one who's, on his prime.
I don't need to know if people are like, what if this isn't real? I don't give a shit. It's real to me. It's real to me, damn it. I don't care. I'm taking
You're
this.
enjoying your Jack Doherty entertainment. More power to you.
Yeah, and by the way, if it turns out that this was set up or it was fake, don't tell me. I don't care. I have this, and I'll remember it, and this is what I want. That's like people are like, what if this is a work? What if that's work? I don't give a shit. It's the internet. First of all, it's all a work. Second of all, it doesn't matter. Third of all, your experience is what you make it. Therefore, if I decide this is real and this happened to Jack Doherty and I'm happy and that's all I know, I'm a happy guy. Yeah, people are really shitting on that bodyguard. Timu bodyguard. Bodyguard needs a bra. Bodyguard's in on it. New guy says it's not real. I don't care. It's real to me. It's real to me. Stop investing too much in this stuff and just enjoy it for what it is.